I have everything. I have beverage, because I require 3. I have supplies. I'm upright. I haven't fallen over backwards when I tried to get my supplies, because I tried to reach around to get the bead box and nearly fell over. So no, I didn't do that. And I'm good. And I'm ready to go, I think. So I am going to be making some earrings for my sister for Christmas. Hello, I have a viewer. Hello. Yeah, so I have a necklace that she has that she wants earrings to go with. So I'm going to make some earrings to go with it, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have some pearls that should match, and yeah, I'm just going to make a simple pair of earrings to go with this necklace. And then I'm going to do another pair of earrings that I kind of know what I'm going to do, but still don't know which beads I'm going to pick, what colors and everything. So we'll see how that goes live, see if I can sort it out, and see if Boo Boo lets me. He's sleeping right now and snoring, so you might hear funny noises in the background. But and I have music now. Yay! So hopefully the music will be chill and good for everybody. Okay, so here it goes. So this is my box of pearls. And let's see here. I've got actually, well, they're bigger. Put the color in. So I've got these. Yeah, they're gonna blend. Nothing's gonna be a perfect match, but hopefully I can make something that blends. Hello, hi, I'm making earrings for my sister for Christmas. This is her necklace here, and I'm going to attempt to make something that matches with my beads. So this is, I don't know if I don't think she made it. I think she bought it. But yeah, so I've got some blues. It's similar, but not quite perfect. No to that one. No to that one, but yeah, this one's pretty close. No. Oh, what do we have here? It's close. Kind of blends with that, but it's not perfect. Let's see. Bigger, but it's close. Yeah, that is close. And if I put it with that, it would blend, or we do some of the blues. These are really pretty. I love these. Actually, these blend kind of nicely with everything a little bit. Oh goodness, what am I going to do? I think that's it. These aren't quite right. These are not right. Yeah, so I think those are our options here. Okay, so I think I like these because they match pretty well with these little ones here. These are a little too light, so I'll put these back. These, I'm not crazy about the way that they're drilled, and the color's not quite right. These are good. These blend with that and with that. So I think definitely I'm going to put a couple of those in there. And then those are nice there. That's too flat. And then the question is, yeah, I don't think I need these. Or I either do these with these, or I do these with these. Oh, I hope I don't have to drill. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's why yeah, I'm not going to use these. These are not real. Of course, they do look good. And I don't know what really matters for her. Oh, these aren't. I don't think these are real. These are. These are. You know how you can tell if pearls are real? You lick them. Put them in your mouth, roll them around. Pearls are slightly gritty, and fake pearls are not. So I'm going to test it. Those are definitely not real. Those are real. Also, next year too, they make a clank. The real ones clank on your tooth, and the fake ones do not. So since these are fake, I think those will go perfectly. So never mind. We're going to use these as the base, and then I'm just going to make them really simple. The ear wires, these are from Shipwreck Beads. They're nickel free. FI44-S is the product code. And then these are also from Shipwreck Beads. They are also nickel free. And they're in the process of getting more nickel free stuff. Right now, their website doesn't really reflect all of the nickel free stuff because they redid their website. And so they are working on it. You know, there's stuff that's up there that is nickel free. It just doesn't say that it is. So these are plenty long. So I'm going to use these and straighten them out a little bit. Hello viewers. Hello. How are you tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's in one piece. Or if you're in many pieces, hopefully you can string them together and make something out of it. These are just nylon pliers. I got these at Shipwreck Beads as well. And I use them to straighten. You can use them to harden wire. But they're really good at straightening. I don't actually do any bending with nylon pliers. I have rounded the edges of my pliers so that they are less prone to mar the metal. Just modify tools to make them do what I want them to do. And let's get rid of these because I'm not going to use them. And then as far as these are concerned, I think that pair looks really good right there. And I'm going to get rid of these. these in there too, because I only need 2 of them. I'll deal in a minute. Okay, so I have some seed beads like that. I can remember what I did with them. I pulled them out, you know, so they'd be really easy for me to grab, of course, and now I can't remember what I did with them. Where? Oh, and I'm probably staring right at them. Oh! There they are. I was staring right at the box on top of them. That's convenient. Hello! Hey, Robin! Thank you! Awesome! Alright, so I'm just going to do these really simple. So I've got some seed beads that look roughly the same size as these, and then I have some little spacer beads. I'm kind of running out. They are not as dark. She's got these gunmetal. I don't have any gunmetal ones, so we're just going to use this slightly tarnished silver. Okay, so now I just need to design it. I'm definitely going to use a spacer. And then let's see how, oh, I hope you fit. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to drill. Okay, so those are really small holes. I didn't think about that. Okay. Head pins. These head pins are too short. So I either choose thinner head pins or I have to pull out all my drilling stuff here. I don't think these are thinner. No, these are pretty thick too. So close. So close. It goes in but doesn't go all the way through. Yeah. And I don't think these are going to be long enough anyway. So now actually, I just remembered I have another one from that company that is longer. It's just the question is where they are. They could be in that other box, or I could have pulled them out into here. And I also have, oh, I could use gunmetal too. Her clasp is silver, but the findings in here are gunmetal. So that's a possibility, and those are longer and they're nice and thin. And then I do have matching head pins that I could use. So those are from Shipwreck Beads. I just got them too. And again, nickel free. I get a lot of my supplies at Shipwreck Beads and then Gem Fair. Oh, sorry, my bra strap is annoying. Oh, not this box, this box. I'm gonna see if I can find the long head pins and see what gauge they are. Yeah. So I don't really want to drill. Let's see. Boo Boo, breathe! Sorry. The cat. That's awesome, Robin. Yeah, I usually do big on the bottom, and then I go to small. Okay, these fit. All right, problem solved. No drilling tonight. Sorry about that, but it's a pain in the butt for me because I'm allergic to nickel, and they use nickel to fix the iron, or excuse me, the diamond to the bit. So I can't touch them, and I got to put these finger cuts on, and got to pull up the whole mess of a thing, and I don't want to do that. So, yay! It's our lucky night. So we're gonna put these back. And yeah, these are big head pins. Okay. But these ones are nice. They're already pretty straight and hard. Okay, so let's do it this way. Nope, I like that one better. Okay, and a little spacer, and then a small bead. I don't like those very much. I don't like the flat side. Come back, you. There. That's better. And it might not fit. It's one thing with natural beads. The holes are not always uniform. They tend to drill them from each end to the center, so sometimes they don't match up for wire wrapping. You know, you can get thread through it, but not wire. So I'm just gonna. Oh, looks like I already. Oh no, never mind. Snip this, and we're just going to find a couple that I don't have to drill. They're nice and round. I like that one. You know, instead of a flat back, I don't want this flat back, because then if it turns around, it looks bad. So that's nice and round. Ooh, I like that bead. Let's see if it fits. It might be close enough to not actually have to take out the Dremel. I might be able to do it with the little reamer. Yep, we're gonna have a problem here. Yeah, that's the thing about pearls. The holes are always really small. So anything in my shop where I use natural pearls, I have to drill. Usually because the wire doesn't fit through the hole. But hopefully I can do this without taking anything out. Because water is the issue. I'm not set up with water. Alright, so there's a reamer. I'm going to try to do it by hand. I'm just going to put on some finger cots. These are silicone finger cots that I got on Walmart.com. pretty cheap. I have latex ones, but I'm allergic to latex, so actually I do think I might need 3 of them. I don't want to touch nickel. What happens is it itches like crazy and then my skin peels off. So it makes it hard to do stuff. And then your fingers are catching on everything because you got this skin. It's a mess. Okay, so. Alright, come here, you little bugger. And try not to touch my other fingers. And I'm not using any water. I'm just gonna like put a little water. You can do it without water. If you don't use water, you make dust. 1, and 2, it wears out your reamer faster. And also the what you sand away gets kind of caked in all the crevices in the file, and then the file doesn't work as well. So you always want to use water. Now it's a little bit of a trick to get all the way to the center where the problem is here. So I'd like to see that coming out the other end, but it's not. Let's see if that's enough though. Haha! Okay, it fits. Okay, we got the one. And I'm not going to worry about the dust because I always wash everything before I... Oh, that's cute. That's kind of cute. Maybe up to here. Yeah. Okay, so I like that. I think I'm going to do another spacer. No spacer. Oh, see, I don't have anything like that. Well, let's see what it looks like when I put it. Oh, yeah. See, I assume it was a she that made it. There are plenty of men who are beaters, jewelry makers. So I shouldn't just assume it was a she who made it. But she has a little row of them. Maybe 3. Yeah. I think that blends. Though the top isn't very long. I need a little bit more. Maybe just a little accent like that. What do you think? Oh, focus. There we go. How does that look for a pair of earrings? Do you like it? And then with her necklace. I think it'll match. I think we're good. So let me get the other bead going. Let's pick a nice round one. That one's round-ish. That's round. Is there any other round actually that weren't there? Where's this guy? Yeah. I like this guy. So we already know it doesn't fit. So it's a little harder to do with the finger cots on. But if you're not allergic to nickel, you don't need to worry about it. Alright. A nice slurry going there. I don't know if you can see. I have like shaky hands, and how I adapted is, you know, I support my fingers, you know, I support my hand by bracing it on something or other, either the table or, you know, I just find something stable to steady my hands so I have more precision. I'm trying to get it to do what I want it to do. Okay, we're doing the other side now. Looking the drop go into the hole. Awesome! Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Nope, doesn't like my fingers. Awesome. Mission accomplished. I've made Robin happy. Let's see if it fits. So I need to put one of these on there. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we've got a pair, almost. Oh, let me put this away. Made a little bit of a mess over here. Oy. Alright, you. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't want these. Okay. I did what I just knocked on the floor. Baby wipes. Get the gritty off my fingers. And then I have to have this on my hands. Oh, I can tell I touched the nickel. My finger's tingling. Yeah, that Working Hands, it's got like wax in it. So once it kind of dries on your hands are, it's like tacky. I mean, your hands aren't tacky, but it's kind of does the same thing that like tacky stuff does. And as I have gotten, you know, nerve damage issues, it has really helped because I've lost dexterity and coordination in my hands, and I can't work without that stuff. I'm constantly putting it on. I swear by it. Okay, so and then seed bead, come on there, get on there. That one might be too small. Nope. size varies. There might be a burr on the end of this. Nope. Come on. There we go. I knew we had some that would fit. All right. Oops, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm ready to make them. We have a lot of room at the top. There's not a lot of wire left. So I'm trying to do that first bend as close as I can to that top bead without, I don't want to bend it from here because I have to go around it. I guess I don't have to go around it, but I like to do that because I like things to not ever come undone. So, oh, sorry. Forgot what I was doing. Okay, so we don't have a lot of wires. So we're going to make this eye. And make the eye small. Okay. So I always hold these with my flat nose, and I hold it on the side. Let me see if I can explain. Hold on. So the side that's this way, where my hand is, this way. Hold on, focus, come on, focus. That's the side that I hold the pliers on. That way the eye doesn't end up getting smaller. So that's just a little trick that I learned to keep that circle from getting pinched down or pulled down smaller when I go to do this. These head pins are really hard. I think because there was so little wire left at the end. We don't have much to cut off. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to snip. These are flush cutters, and the flush side facing the stone, and then you always want to put your finger on the back, so the flush side facing the wire. That's the end that you want to cut with. And then you put your finger over here to catch the little piece at the end, because if you don't, it'll go shooting across the room and it could land in somebody's eye. I went to a jewelry shop once, and the gal at the counter was wire wrapping, and she didn't put her finger on that. Wire wrapping. Yeah, and it hit me in the eye. So, yeah. Get your cat in the eye. And I'm just making it straight. Just doing little adjustments to make it straight. So, here we go. Here's one. And then again, hold it with the flat head with the end part, I mean the last part of the bend on the side towards your body. And then, oops. This one's a little longer than the other one. And I can turn it around because I've already gone around it 1.5 times. Okay. It's kind of hard to do this. I'm trying to stay in the camera, and like normally I would like move this. I would have everything a little bit different. So I'm still trying to figure out my setup, and I'm like, I don't have professional lights. So I've got like all these different lights with like pieces of paper taped to the front to diffuse them, and because otherwise I'll get a migraine. And then my tripod broke for my phone. So in the meantime, as I wait for the new one to arrive, I have it wired to one of those grid cube shelf thingies. So this, I'll be able to get the camera a little bit closer when I get the new tripod, so it'll be better. But you know, making do with what I have. So hopefully you can see my hands to see what I'm doing. But yeah, we got 2 earrings done now. We just have to put them on the ear wires, and I'm going to clean my area here first. Clutter. There you. Too far away. Okay, so ear wires. Use these shipwreck bead ones. I really like these. I've been using them for years. They're nickel free, if you didn't catch that earlier. Silver plated, nickel free. And they last a long time. And they're fairly inexpensive, so if they do tarnish or, well, I mean, you can polish them a couple times before you have to replace them. But yeah, you can replace them. Usually earrings don't take much wear. I mean, they don't get much wear because they're not touching anything, so the only thing that usually will wear down is the ear wire. And I opted not to use sterling silver just because I don't know. Because I don't think her necklace is sterling. So got a pair of earrings. There we go. Sorry. Trying to. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So we have one of her gifts done. Here it is with the necklace. I think it blends pretty well. Okay. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, one gift down. So I'm only doing Janine tonight. So now the next one is probably going to take me longer than I have. But we'll see how much I can do. Oh yeah, Boo Boo's up too. He's sleeping on or laying on the floor, so he'll probably start yowling at some point here, and I'll have to take a break. Okay, so I know what I want to do, except for what beads I'm going to use. So my sister is very, very tall. She has a very, very long neck and very, very long hair. And so I want to do she likes long dangly earrings, so I'm going to do something that's kind of extreme. Yeah. So I want to make some long, you know, that kind of fill up this space here, and with color sparkly beads. So I made some of these before Christmas, and she really, really liked them. And I could give her the rainbow ones that I made, but I think I'm gonna do different colors, because she's already seen them, and I want it to be a surprise. And though she did inspire those earrings, they were she dressed up kind of like a clown for Halloween, and she asked me if I had any earrings from the 80s that were rainbows, and I did. So I pulled out all my old jewelry, and she wore one of my pairs of earrings, and she had this like rainbow tutu and her face painted, and oh my gosh, she's so adorable. But yeah, so she used those earrings, and they inspired me to make these like rainbow danglies, and they look really good on her. So I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of rainbow, I got these new beads at at Gem Fair. I think that's what I'm going to do, if I can find them. Hold on. So I know they're in one of these, and I'm not totally sure they're big enough, so I'm going to pull them out first. Oh yeah, they're right on top. Lucky. Okay. I really like these bead containers. You can get them at Shipwreck Beads and at Joann's, because if you drop it, you don't dump your entire bead collection on the floor all, mixed up. Everything's individually packaged. And then you can change how your arrangement is. So like if I have a project, I can pull out everything I want. I can change how they're all screwed together, so I can mix and match and whatever, and I don't have to reinvent the wheel. So anyway, I got these. They're so sparkly and pretty. They might be too delicate. Oh, they might be too delicate. But so the chain, I would be using, using these little dainty head pins here. So I'm just going to hold them up to the chain and see. I think they're too small. Oops. Boy, I have a hard time. Yeah, they're really, really delicate. Oh, I wish I had gotten bigger ones too. I was in a big hurry. So, I don't think I'm going to use those. I think everything in these is, yeah, these are all small. So, rainbow colors. Sparkles. Yeah, or I could just go and use actual big ones. I also have actually these. But I need 7. Okay, that was boo-boo. I think I have to take a break. Yeah, actually, so I'm either going to use that size, these are all too small, or go up a little. Got a couple options. Actually, I might not pull up. I've got 4, 5, 6 different colors, and I think they're the same. Yeah, they're the same size-ish. Yeah, they're those are so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm losing beads. Well, hopefully I'll find those later. Yeah, so I just need to pick a color scheme. So I'm either going to do that size, I'm not going to do this. And, yeah, these are the same size as well. Okay. So, question, I'm thinking like mermaid colors, but the red is not mermaid, obviously, so I'm not totally sure yet. I'm just really loving kind of the peacock mermaid color scheme right now, and really just itching to do a bunch of stuff with those. Okay, hold on. Hey, buddy. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. I think I should do the big ones. I think I should do big for Janine. That's what I'm going to do. Decided. I mean, because I want them to be like statement earrings. So yeah. Let's see if I can do mermaid with what I have. I don't really have I've got these metallic ones for my purples. Let's see. I definitely love these blues though. Kind of the blue green. 1, 2, 3, 4. don't think those really go with them. I don't think the metallics really go with these. Yeah. Ooh, I love those. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. Yeah, but these are a little bit bigger than those. Is that gonna matter? Sometimes there's a little variation in the beads. No, they are bigger. Yeah. So here, I think that purple. I'm not crazy about that purple either. Yeah. I think I like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Those are similar. 6. I think those are too dark. We need 7. I want it to be just kind of like a soft, gradual shifting. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not totally mermaid. It's not totally mermaid, but it's pretty. Yeah, let's see. Unicorn and rainbows. Yep. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think I want to do a couple months of unicorn and rainbows. Unicorn rainbow mermaids. How about that? Yeah. I think that's nice. That's a nice gradation. She can wear it with a lot of different stuff. What do you think? Is that a good color scheme? Oops. I think I like it. I mean, it's just a really gradual shift. Yeah. Yep. I like it. All right. So 2 of each. Oh. What have I done here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It's all good. Okay. So, blue has quieted down. Ooh. Forgot about these. Do they have that size? Yeah, actually the metallic looks okay at being the same color as the others. I mean, in the same color scheme, sort of. Oh gosh, these ones too. Oh goodness, oh those are pretty. Oh, okay. I have to change what I'm doing. Colors! Yay! Yay, color! I need color therapy. Okay, so definitely doing the cobalt. I really love the dark blue. These are favorite beads of mine. I might actually have to do no. Boo wants to eat like 3 bites of food and then walk away. Some mat. Let's see. I don't have any mat. Unless these. Yeah, I don't like the order. Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy. I really love those and those. I want those in there. So we just need 2 more. I do need to go back here. Like that. Usually that might work better. Maybe we do put those back in there. Okay, and we can fit 1 more in there. So we have enough blue. It has to be a green. So it's either going to be these or those matte ones. Snorty, snorty. Snorty kitty. I don't like these. Alright, Robin. We're putting your matte earrings are back in there. Your matte bead, excuse me. I think that's... yeah. That's nice. Alright, I'm going to line it up in my hand. Hold it up to the camera. Love those dark blue. Whoops. Yeah, that's it. These don't look very different on camera, but they do in person. See that? But I think that's a nice little gradation. That's what I want. I want a gradation. So we're going to put these back, and that's the order we're going to do it in. So I think I'm going to take a 5-minute break and go feed Boo Boo, and then come back and make the earrings. After I put everything away, if I don't, I will have a mess. Okay. All right, so I think there's a way you can pause, though I haven't seen it. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you approve. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I might just leave it running, and then hopefully I can, no, I can't. I was going to say hopefully I can go back and edit it later for YouTube, but it's going to post as is. So, yeah, I don't see any way to pause. I'll have to look for next time. So what I might do is just run away and leave the screen open for a few minutes. That's what I'm going to do, because it'll literally take me 5 minutes. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay? All right. Okay, want food? Okay. There you go. All right. That wasn't 5 minutes. I lied. I'm just a liar. Lying left and right. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Almost ready. I have to drink some kombucha. And then drink some water. And burp. Okay. All right, so I'm going to assembly line it. So I'm going to pull out 14 of these. That one has no ball. I have no balls. Sorry. Sorry. That one I don't like either. Okay, I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Hopefully I won't screw any of them up and have to get more, but if I do, no biggie. So again, nylon pliers, straighten these puppies out. They don't need to be perfect, but this end does. This end needs to be straight before you get the bead on there. I'm just going to have to do it with my pliers. Flat head. That one. The ball was crooked. Oh, wrong bag. No crooked balls. Oops. Sorry about that. Clicked the wrong thing. How's the music? It's royalty free. Not too bad. And to straighten wire, when you slide this along, you kind of, you know, turn the wire the opposite direction as it's going. So you're not just swiping it, you're swiping it with a little bit of a twist to go the opposite direction it's going. Just gently until it's straight. And it doesn't have to be perfect for these. Because you're going to bend the ends anyway. But it's easier to get it straight if you start out with them relatively straight. Or at least the part where the bead's going to be on, that's got to be straight. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bead on all of these in no particular order and do the first turn to keep it on there. And I've got, this is a beading mat here. It's like kind of plushy. It's like a blanket sort of. It just helps it holds the beads nicely so you can, here's my chain nose, so you can grab the bead really easily with wire. And I have a spot just about like 2 millimeters, no, maybe 1.5 millimeters from the end of these little chain nose pliers where I'll show you the wire on there, or the bead on there. Also, I like them if the bead is a little irregular, I like the rounded side up and the flatter side on the bottom. But here, I'll show you. I'm going to pinch it, and then, so just about that far from the end, and then you make your first 45-degree bend. So it looks like that. And then I go on the other side and just pinch it down to make it nice and straight. You know, so you get a nice 90-degree bend in there. Okay. So I'm just going to do that to all of these really quick. Quick-ish. And if you want a really if you don't want your curve to be rounded, I'm just trying to figure out how to word that. When you bend the wire, don't hold it out here. You get right up on there so you get a nice corner. And sometimes you don't even need to go onto the other side and, oops, that one has a very, very big hole. Take the head, yeah, the head pin, it's the head pin, the ball is a little small. Yeah, we'll switch it out. There are always rejects. That's not necessarily a reject, but it won't work for this project. Let's stick this trade. Oh yeah, yeah. I might need to trade it out. Don't fall over, Dad. Okay. Oh yeah, there's quite a variation in there. This one's better. Not too far away from me so I can get it more easily next time. And I'm not closing that bag anymore. Not until we're done. I think some of these might have to be traded because I can see some big holes. Let me see. So far so good. Ah, awesome. Awesome, Robin. I'm glad you like the music. How's the volume? Oh, good. Good. This is it goes well with my work. Good. Good. It was the second one I tried. The first one had some weird, annoying clicking that was I didn't like. It didn't sound musical to me. It sounded like, I don't know, an accident. It was supposed to be chill. It wasn't very chill. Not with the weird clicking. And there's some clicking. No, that's much better. The other clicking was sounded like somebody, I don't know, clicking their nails. Not even rhythmically, too. It was just weird. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, it looks the same. They're all here. All right, so okay, now the next bend, and I have marked my pliers. Let's see if I can show you. It's very subtle. Can you see that line there? I just took a file very carefully and filed the little groove there, and then every so often I will Sharpie on top of it because it'll help that little line to stand out, just so that I can make all of the eyes the same size. It's a little easier for me to see it with an magnifier. And my sister asked me why I go through all the work to go around to wrap around it instead of just bend it down and then snip it off. Well, to took you barely any more time to do something that was way more secure, wouldn't you do that? That's what I do. It's not a significant amount of time, and then I'm sure it's going to hold up. I would hate it if somebody lost a bead. It would drive me crazy. And honestly, I can't tell you how many times people have asked me to fix their jewelry that, you know, nothing is soldered, nothing is wrapped right. And, you know, you fix it, it's just going to come right back apart again. If you're going to do a job, do it right. Especially because I've done it so much. Get a rhythm and it just comes together. Okay, all right, so I'm going to set these aside. So now we have to cut the chain. So I think I need the rings on the ends, and so this I'm going to sacrifice some of these, the long links. Hold on, let me get it so you can see. Some of the longer links I'm going to sacrifice so that I can use their rings at the end, because that's going to be a lot easier to attach, but also the holes are really small in these little bars, and so the wire is, it might get caught weird, you know, that it won't hang. You want things to have free movement so that they don't get twisted around and, you know, sticking out all cattywampus. So yeah, so we're gonna do 1 link, we're going to do a 2 link, we're going to do a 3 link, we're going to do a 4 link, 5, 6, 7. And 7 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will be that long, relatively that long. So, awesome, thank you. Thank you for your feedback, Robin. I'm glad it's a good volume. Oh, good. Good. So you can still hear my voice, but it's kind of under there so that when I'm not talking, it's not like this awkward pause, right? Okay. Okay, so, oops. Okay, all right. So I am going to snip the bar, and I need my magnifier for this, just right on the end. I'm snipping the end off. There, perfect. That worked great. And this chain's nickel free. I got this chain at a shop on Etsy, Fanciny Beads. F-A-N-C-I-N-Y Beads. They're in China. I've been purchasing from them for a decade. They actually closed their Etsy shop and now they have their own website, and they don't have all of the same products. So I don't know if you can get this chain anymore. But if you want to know where to get it, that's where I got it. She might be able to hook you up. Just snip. It didn't come off. I didn't snip it close enough. There we go. All right. So we have 2. And they do speak English. The person who I've always dealt with is named Izzy. That's what she goes by. And you can chat too. Like there's a chat feature on the site, so you can send them a message and they will respond. But I haven't yet to order from their new shop, because I'm not out of chain yet. Okay, so we're doing the 3 bars now. But they have a lot of nickel-free stuff, and now they're doing, because the personalized engraving stuff is really popular now. There's a lot of shops on Etsy, like the highest selling jewelry shops. They all sell the same thing, which is just like these personalized bracelets and necklaces with just like this little bar that oops, I just did a 1. Whoopsie. I guess I'll save that for another one. Come on off of there, you. But yeah, you put them in the engraving machine and it engraves whatever text that you want on there. So I'm doing 3 now. Okay, and I just did what I told you not to do, which is I didn't put my finger on there and it shot across the room. So yeah. Okay, so we've got 3s. Now we're going to do 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like somebody's eating in the music. Doesn't it sound like somebody's eating? It's like a candy wrapper and then they're going... I don't know what that is. That's really weird. Let's see. Reject. Alright. So that's, that happens. Sometimes you get, there's no shine in the spot here. So, oops, there we go. That is reject. So I have an extra 3 and an extra 1. Fumbling. Okay, now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slack here. Okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also quality controlling as I'm doing this. Making sure nothing funky. Okay. I'm going to organize here so it's easier in my brain. 4, 4. That's 5. Wow. That's the 3 and that's the 1. Okay. So now I'm going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Snoop you. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reject or just dirty? It's okay. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't really like it. I'm going to call that a reject. Start that off. It's subtle, but I'm just, perfectionist. There we go. So there's another 3. Let's go with that 3. So we're going to do 6. Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm just gonna go away. Okay. Okay, back to 6. Man, dang it. At some point, I have to ask myself, am I making a big deal over nothing? And a 7. I'm going to get rid of that one right there. Okay, so we get a 7. Sacrifice you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Problematic, or do you just need to be straightened? Just need to be straightened. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, 6, and just one more 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Okay, we have all of our pieces ready. My garbage can is too far away. And these are not part of the project. Water. How are we doing here? Okay, so I'm going to do the blue on the bottom and the green on the top, kind of like it was in my hand. So the 7 is going to be that cobalt blue. I did a little, I've got to do something here. So, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I while it's on there, I start to go this way, so I don't just go around, I do another bend. For this project, I would say probably you don't want to do that, because then you got to go through and do this. See, this one I didn't do that. I don't know if you can see the difference. Come on, focus. Focusing. There we go. No, sort of. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I gotta feed something on there. If you don't have to feed anything on there, you can go ahead and do that extra bend. But if you do, then you gotta go through and just open it up slightly so that you can get the chain on there. No big deal. It's just, an extra step. How much longer really is it going to take me? Like a minute or two? Time's money. Some of them I didn't do that. You don't really have to do, you don't have to open them up if you didn't do that, because you can kind of slide them on. Okay, so where it's supposed to be. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. Here's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, the 7 is going to be the cobalt. Okay. The 6 will be the navy. We've got 2 6s here. That comes right off. That's the reason I'm laying them all down there neatly, is to avoid that. 6. Okay. 5 will be the light blue. 4 will be the aqua. 'Or sky blue. I guess that would be sky blue, maybe. Yeah, it's more of a sky blue. And then 3 will be the darker teal. 2 will be the, oh, there's a problem. Oh, we don't. 2 is the lighter teal. Oh, we are short one. I thought maybe we were. So, where did the bead go? No? Ah, there you are. All right. No worries. Just catch up. Oops, this one. The first one. 2, 2, 2. Oh no, we're on the ones. 1. Okay. 1. Oops. 1. Alright. Now push these down so they don't fall off. Could actually just, instead of going and doing each of these, I think what I'm going to do is just grab it and do it. So now, because we have chain on there, we can't hold the eye with the flat nose. We've got to use the chain nose pliers. So I'll show you. Hold on. I'm gonna grip it and then put it back up there so you can kind of see. So there's enough room here to hold it. You can see that. Oops. Boy. Okay. I use my body to stabilize my hands. That's what I'm doing now. That's partly why I have started working in my lap, because I can control myself, and also it's just easier on my shoulders. It's more comfortable. So yeah, I really like now that I got this tray, and it also gives me a little bit more table space. I'm working on a really small table right now until I get the studio put back together. Boop is snoring. He's got possibly nasal polyps. Today I called the vet because they were closed over the holiday. Actually closed on Wednesday, or they closed on Wednesday of last week and reopened today. And they put me on hold. I was on hold for about 35 minutes, and then the phone picks up. You know, you hear the person pick it up, and it goes click. He hung up on me. So I called back, and I got the voicemail. They were gone for lunch, it said. I called immediately back. Yeesh. So I left a message, and they never called me back. So hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I'll give them like the first half of the day, and then I'll try to call back. But I left a good detailed voicemail, though it took me a second because I was like so like, oh my gosh, you know. They've been waiting so long, and then their hold is like, it's one song that just replays over and over and over. It's not like a whole song. It's like, you know what, like 16 or 32 measures or something like that, and then it just replays. Oh my gosh. I could not get that out of my head. It was stuck, just replaying in my head. Oh. Oops. Whoopsie. Okay, come on. I still know what I'm going to do for my mom. But this came to me in the shower today. I was thinking I was going to do something totally different. And then, and my best ideas come in the shower. I don't know what it is. Anytime I'm like trying to problem solve and I hit a wall that I just can't, you know, plow through with sheer willpower. Yeah, go take a shower. And like, it's just amazing. It just poof comes to me. Right there. There it is. There's your answer. There's this huge spider in the shower. I don't know what it is with my shower and why all the spiders end up in there. And I forgot because I saw it the night before, and so I shut the door, you know, locked the thing in there, thinking, well, it can't climb out. You know, it got in there somehow. It can't climb out. And then went down and, you know, turned the water on, and there, you know, there's a spider just getting squirted. So I turned the water off and run to go get a glass and it was like walking across the bottom of the shower. I shut the door of the shower, ran into the kitchen to get a glass and a piece of mail, and when I came back in there, it was gone. I couldn't figure out where it went. I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for that darn thing, and I'm like afraid of spiders, so like I'm like, did it go down the drain? Is it going to come out? Is it going to come up, crawl up the drain when I get in the shower? It was big, like big. Like its legs were probably bigger than if they were all spread out and straight, bigger than the opening of the cup, the glass. So yeah, the household heard me, you know, talking to the spider in there forever. Finally found it. It was crawling up the garbage can. So I run back, and I'd already given up, and I put it in, or, you know, went and put the glass away. So I run back into the kitchen to get the glass again, and run back in there, and I'm like trying to go as fast as I can, and I can't find it again. I can't find it. So I had to like move everything, and I'm kind of like blowing on stuff because I couldn't see. So I'm looking for something to move when I blew on it. And the floor is granite, so it's like this pattern, and it's just really hard to see anything on it. And then I eventually did find it after I moved everything in the bathroom, everything, and looked around forever. And it just had blended in, and it was on the molding, and it blended in, and I was able to like coax it off the molding with the letter and catch it in the glass, and took it outside. I don't like to kill anything. If it's unnecessary, you know, I'm not going to do it. Who says that I have more rights than a spider? These other, you know, bipedal beings would say that, but who knows? Spiders could be angels. You never know. Hey, hi viewers. Come on there. My pliers are missing the little spring thing, so they don't open back on their own, so I've got to stick my finger down in there to do it. And I just haven't been able to find a pair of chain nose pliers that I like as much as these. Because, so I have like small hands. Sometimes, for whatever reason, I can't open my hand because I'm holding something else. I don't even remember the situation, but this is what I can do with my hand closed. I can still pull it out. They're just really small and built for my hand. I just wish those little springs lasted. They always fall off. Got these really awesome Japanese style pliers with like a pin spring, I think is what they call them. Oh my gosh, they're so ergonomically awesome. But that little spring broke. I barely even used it. It broke, and couldn't find a replacement spring for it because it's kind of has to be sort of, I don't know, bent and put in there just so. So So I ended up having to just buy another pair. And they aren't the same. This pair, they're more of a chain nose, and the other ones were just a little bit, they weren't quite these. They weren't quite a flathead. It was something in between, and they're bigger. So sometimes you need leverage. And so, you know, you have different versions of the same plier, and they all do different things. They're all different situations. Sometimes, and so it's, I don't know, I guess I could show you. Yeah, these guys. Love them. There's a little space in here. So sometimes, I don't know, that it just, you can't do, there's sometimes that thing is the only thing that does what I need done. Yeah, so where am I? Where did I leave off? I think I got them all. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now time for snipping. Again, flush cutters, and put your finger on the end to catch your little bit so it doesn't shoot you in your eye. Actually, get in there. Okay. Too tight. There we go. Two. If you don't use flush cutters, your ends are pointy and sharp. You want your jewelry to be sharp, pointy. I got these as shipwreck beads too. My only complaint about these, again, it's the spring issue. This little spring comes right out. So sometimes it just disappears, and then I find it like months later cleaning. It just comes right out. So I had a lamp that had a spring that I pulled off because it was too, you know, it didn't stay because it was so strong. So it had one spring on either side, so I took one of them off, and then I was able to snip it down and fit it in there until I found the other thing again. So I actually have two pairs of these. And yeah, that's always the issue for me, is this little spring things go away. Here, this one's off. Yeah, you already saw that. This one, that fell on the floor, on the garage, and that's why that's off. Yeah, other ones, yeah, this one's missing it. And they make it come back out. So now I have this habit of when I want to open these up, I open it like this. So that's what I do. Okay, now we have the ends that are sticking out. We gotta squish them down. Okay. So I'm actually going to do this in the light. Yeah, you won't be able to see on the big tablet. You can see it on the other thing. Yeah, and again, I will hopefully be able to get closer pretty soon. Actually, I have this really cool Lume Cube stand that broke, and it was past the warranty, and so and I didn't purchase the extra warranty when I got it, so I really I didn't want to buy it again when it's only the legs that were broken. The rest of it's fine, and part of it is like the clip that holds the phone, which is really, really cool. It's so cool. You can unscrew it and put it on in all these different ways, depending on what you're trying to do. Which is very cool. So I ended up seeing another one on their site. I didn't want to buy the same one. Yeah, so it was another one that was cheaper, and the support staff, the guy, said it was sturdier. And it actually will extend to full, 6 feet, 5 feet or something. So I could. And it all compacts down into the little thing you can drop in your backpack. So it's pretty darn cool. Not that I'm going to be doing that. But you never know. You go on vacation and go rock hounding and you want to... I don't know. I just hold the camera. Yeah. And my iPhone thing will... The holder thing that came with this one will screw onto that one. So that should be coming, and then hopefully I'll be able to get the iPhone right down to my hand so you can see what I'm doing. My only complaint so far about the Restream thing here is that you can't zoom in. I think, if I had a camera, of course, I'd zoom in from the camera, but it's a phone, and so I'm not using the phone app, the camera app, excuse me, the phone's camera app. I'm using the Restream browser. So that would be my only suggestion so far, right now, to them. They've been wonderful, by the way. Before I paid any money, they spent hours trying to help me do something that nobody else is doing, which is live streaming without a computer. I'm live streaming from my iPad and iPhone. I have no computer right now. Well, I do, but they're all obsolete. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. And, we had some problems with the audio, because both audios are through the phone and the tablet instead of through a microphone, and so I was getting this really bad echo because it was playing so I have just one of the one of the mics is muted and the other one is not. And the muted one was the iPhone, and it was playing the sound from that the iPad was recording, and I couldn't turn the volume down all the way. It like takes over my phone, and then I can't get the volume down all the way. So I called Apple, and they were like, it's not us, you got to call them again. So the guy spent hours trying to help me with it, and then I ended up figuring it out. I just basically, I had this idea. I was like, okay, what if it's weird that when I gave it access to my microphone, that it took over the speaker. So I'm thinking, what if I try to take over the microphone with another app? So I opened up the voice recording, the voice memo app that's built into the iPhone, and pushed record, and then went over to the live, to the restream, and it reloaded, and it worked, and it didn't make this echo sound. And what happened was, when it makes this echo sound, it feeds back, and it gets louder and louder and louder, and it sounds like aliens landing on the ceiling. Like, it's really this crazy sound, and so loud, and the volume is like all the way down, except it won't mute. It's all the way at the bottom of the iPhone, but man, it just got louder and louder and louder the more it feeds back. So I was like, okay, so that worked. It worked the first time. It didn't work the second time. It worked the third time. But I was like, I don't know that this is going to be, if it's the solution. So then I thought, okay, what if I hook up my iPhone to my iHome and then turn the volume all the way down? And it fixed it. So I have to have the iPhone connected to the Bluetooth of this, and then it works. So yeah, but anyway, they spent forever working with me they didn't have any money for me. They had no, think about how much that company paid to pay for the 2 different support people for the hours that they spent on me, for a person that hadn't even paid anything yet. So I obviously went with them, because that's really good customer service. I was pretty impressed and blown away. Okay, so now we are going to make some rings to hang all of our chain on. So I have some wire that I got from US Bead Warehouse. I got it. Oh, let's see. It's reversed. Okay, yeah. It's usbeadwarehouse.com. They're located in Oregon, and the gal, Jennifer Brandenberger, she was at Gem Fair. Sometimes they're at Gem Fair. Anyway, it's really good wire. It's it's thicker than a silver plating, but it's not technically silver filled. But anyway, it's great wire. And it's fairly inexpensive. So if you want to know a place to get kind of mid-grade wire, it's a step above silver plate. It's probably the equivalent of the 5% silver filled. Probably, I would say. But it's technically not silver filled. Anyway, so we're going to use this, and I guess I do need this. But what I am going to do is hammer. And I'm going to use my bail making pliers. These are Euro Tool. There's a couple different ones where they're different sizes. So my friend got a pair of these with a smaller one of these, which I would really like to find the ones that she got, because this, I used to use this for like everything, but now I'm liking things a little bit smaller, which is why I've transitioned into my round nose pliers for earrings. I think that this is a little bit too big for earrings, so I would like to find a pair of those. But anyway, so I'm gonna pick, I think because we're doing 7, I'm gonna go ahead and do the very biggest rung, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna make 2 circles. So let's just go around it a couple times. Okay, now I'm gonna use my flush cutters because I want the ends to come together. And I'm going to snip off the end because the end isn't round. So now we've got this kind of perfect circle here. And then we have to use the flush side. And I'm going to snip right here. Okay, there's one ring, and then I've got to remove. Oh, I'm not in the camera. Oops, sorry. I'm going to remove that burr, or not the burr, it's a, hold on. What am I doing wrong? I'm looking in the wrong. It's like I get a moment of total dyslexia. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so the end is not flush. It's pointed. So I have to snip that off. And then I'm going to go into the other side. Boy. Sheesh. Anyway. Yeah. I need a different stand. Okay. So we've got 2 identical rings. And I want to hammer them flat. So, I wonder how bad the sound is going to be. If it's going to break your eardrums. This is a sandbag. I got it at Rio Grande, RIOGRANDE.com. And then I got this bench block at Widget Supply and polished it, so they come looking like that. But I wanted it super shiny, so I sanded and buffed and polished it and everything. But it really it absorbs not just the sound. You know, that's the convenient part is that it's also quieter, but it makes it so that you don't have to hammer as less because it takes the impact, and then everything isn't bouncing. So yeah, it really it's really. I was gonna do like a big block of wood. It's my grandfather's piece of wood that I was gonna use to build like an anvil station, anvil bench block station on this big, piece of wood. And yeah, I don't even know how I heard or read or whatever saw that thing. Love it, swear. It makes hammering so much quieter and easier and precise. And there's my perfect little guy. Actually, I think I'm going to hammer it just a little more. And this hammer, what is it? It's a 14 frets. Is it the 14 or the 17? It's got a rounded. I have another chasing hammer that's really flat, and it's very cheap in comparison. This one is like, it's weighted so perfectly. Gosh. But I like the rounded because then you don't have the edge of the hammer making marks. Yeah, it's pretty good. Rio Grande carries it sometimes, but they were out. So I don't remember where I got it. Is it 17 or 14? It's one of those. But the description will say that the edge is rounded. It's more domed than a flat chasing hammer. Okay, so we got one done. Now what did I do? These are bigger rings than I did on the other earrings. I'm wondering if no, I think I do want the big rings. You know, I just want it to be a statement, you know. So not only do I have the bigger rings, but I also have bigger ear wires, and I got those. I'll show you in a second. These are from the US Bead Warehouse as well. So there we go. They're big and they've got little balls on the end. So and actually I don't think I want to put them on there yet. I'm going to do before I put them on the ear wires, I'm going to assemble them. Okay, so I've opened them up so that we can slide things on. And then now I have to pick the order. So I want the longest one in the center. So that'll be the blue, the cobalt blue. Okay, so that's 7, and then the 6 here, 6 here, the 5, do the 5 on the other side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do it all in order. So 1, 2. I think now is the time to put the lamp back. Hold on. I don't need the hammer anymore. Or the anvil. Whatever. Okay. Oh, and the wire that I used for the circles was 18 gauge. Now, this is their old wire, which was a little bit thicker. It wasn't true to gauge. So like the 18, it's like they took 18 gauge copper wire and then they put the coating on it. And so it's more like a 17 gauge. And like their 22 gauge was the equivalent of a 21 gauge and vice versa. And if you don't know, when the numbers go up, the size goes down, so it's backwards. What do you think? So 18 gauge is thicker than 20 gauge. So this is probably the equivalent of a 17 gauge. I've never seen anybody selling 17 gauge wire. I did get, I do have 19 gauge and 21 gauge. 17. Okay. So I don't really have to do it this way. Sheesh, gumbly. Okay, so now I don't want things to slip off. So what I did, and I didn't really explain what I did, I push them together a little bit so that there's tension. So there's a lot of tension keeping that joint really tight. Okay, so there is earring number 1. No. If I had my ears pierced, I would wear them. There. Awesome. What do you think? Think she'll like them? Yeah, so now I'm going to do the other one in reverse because I want them to be a mirror of each other. So yeah, and it just kind of, it's like a fountain, sort of, kind of cascades down. Yeah. You see the ring? What do you think about the ring size? Gosh, I wish I could put them in my ears. I think it works. I'm trying to decide right now if I want to go down to a smaller ring. Normally, this would be the situation where I would go ask my sister, but I can't because they're for her. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, I can always ask her when after she gets them and just switch it out. Because, I mean, you saw how easy that was. Just bend, hammer, slide it all on. Squishy, done. Okay, so let's do the second pair. Okay, so this pair has the green on the right side, or the shortest one on the right side, so this one I want to have the shortest on the left. So, put it on like that, and then again, pinch it together a little bit. So that when you slide it back in place. You have to kind of pull it out a little bit to get it together. Okay, there we go. And then you want to kind of go the opposite direction. You know, bend it the other direction a little bit until it just sits in the middle. And another thing, and I would normally do this, I probably would have done this were I not on camera, because it just kind of like mess up your work process a little when you're talking while you're working. But I'm here, I'm feeding it on on some sandpaper, and I'm just gonna make it a little bit flatter so that it's a really, really perfect connection. Let's see, is that enough? And I don't think you could see what I was seeing. I was just seeing more of a seam than I wanted to, because it wasn't just perfectly flush, because I hammered it, so it kind of, you know, it just wasn't perfect. Again, I really want it to have a lot of tension, doesn't come undone. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And like I said, normally I would do this before I put it. Actually, this one looks good. That sounds perfect. I'll do it. It's pretty good though. I'm pulling it apart just slightly so I can get the sandpaper in there. And then just swipe. What I'm doing also makes it harder. The hammering makes it harder too. The more you hammer on wire, the harder it gets. Or the more you bend it, the more you move it, the more you put pressure on it, subject it to pressure, the harder it gets. And then there becomes a point where it becomes brittle. So if you bend your wire too much, it will break. So I had a friend who bought a toe ring for his girlfriend, and I made it out of Argentium silver. This was like years ago. And I told her, if it doesn't fit, please send it back and I will fix it for you. No, she thought she was just going to bend it and put it on her toe. So she did, and she wore it, and she kept bending it and bending and bending it, and it broke. And then she was like, oh, she used cheap metal. No, it was solid Argentium silver. But, you know, that's what happens, especially with silver. It's not super malleable. That's why they add the copper to the sterling, so it's more malleable. But Argentium silver has no copper in it, so you know it's same with fine silver. But sterling silver too. The first sterling silver I bought was half hard, and you could get one bend. Very difficult. I mean, it's very difficult to get the first bend. If you tried to bend it again, like if you made a mistake and then you tried to bend it a little differently, it broke. So, yeah. Hi, Betty. I'm done. I'm done. Are you ready for boo-boo time? Yeah? You want to say hi? No. You want to say hi? Oh, you're going to run off? Come here. Nope, I got too much stuff on the floor. Yeah? Is that weird? You want to say hi? No? You don't want to say hi? Oh, you want to be middle-loving, huh? I know. You don't like being told what to do, huh? You're the boss. You're the boss, man. I think we'll save Boo Boo for another day. I don't think he wants to say hi. You sure? You sure? You don't want to be famous? Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I got Janine taken care of. Now I gotta worry about my mom. So, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do. And, I will be back another day. I'm not sure when, but here are her lovely, lovely earrings, and I'm going to hide my, let's see, there. Yay, done. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good night.